Hello, Steve Mills here from the Association of Prudent Marketing. Thanks again for being here this week and watching the video. Today I want to talk to you about the one thing. What do I mean? I mean the one thing that you could do right now to change your business, to improve your business. What is the one thing you could do? Now, I'm sure there are many things. What I want to talk to you about is one specific thing. And that is to change your words. What do I mean? I mean change the words that you're using on your, and then it's almost fill in the blank. Change the words you're using on your website, the words you're using at networking events when you stand up and say, hi, my name is, this is what we do. The words you use on your email marketing, the words you use in your marketing literature, your strapline, your headline, your everything. Okay? So, let's take it one step at a time. What are the most important words that you use? Well, you've heard me say this before, and that is your headlines. The headlines are the adverts for the adverts. They're also the adverts for the email, the adverts for the web page, they're the adverts for the blog, and so on and so forth. So, test different headlines. And again, I know I've said this before, but my question for you is, have you done anything about it? And do you think you should do something about it once? Or do you think you should do something about it on an ongoing basis in order to test different approaches to see if you can make that web page outpull another page? And the answer is absolutely 100%. Yes, you should. You should be testing different things to see if you can get what I call peak performance or maximization out of your website. For example, on a website, I see so many websites that have a page called Our Services or About Us. Can't you come up with something a little bit more imaginative and persuasive and inspirational than Our Services? Come on, there's got to be something there. Even if it says, how we can help you. Is that better than Our Services? At least it's about the other person, not all about you. Change About Us to, how we benefit small businesses, if that's what you do. It just needs to be better. So let's have a look at all your headlines. The headline in the email, the headline in the letters, the headline in the everything. And then have a look at the subheads. They're probably the second most important, aren't they? What about the headline in your video? Or the subhead in a video? Or the words under the video? What about the words in the text? You need to change those, don't you? I'm sure you've not got them perfect. If you're driving a load of traffic, let's say from remarketing or from email to a particular web page, people are hitting that web page and not buying, or not buying in significant numbers or as higher numbers as you would like, then my question to you is, what is wrong with that page? And it is something. It could be the picture or lack of picture, it could be the video or lack of video, it could be the offer, it could be the price, it could be the headline, it could be the text, the words on there, it could be the call to action, or often a lack of call to action. Again, I know I've said that before, but have you now got calls to action at the end of every page on your website, on your emails, on your letters and documents and other marketing materials? What does it tell people to do as a result of reading this information? So, my message to you is test different things. Go and have a look at, probably the first place I'd go is your homepage. Homepage on your website. What could you do to improve? If you've got text on your website, some people don't these days, you've probably at least got a headline. Go and improve that. Go and test the different ones. See if you can get a better and improved result. See if you can get more people to sign up for that free book, that free download, or book on to that webinar that's a great lead generator, or attend the free seminar or the paid for seminar that you run, or downloaded a product, or maybe just inquired, maybe filled in that form on your website to make an inquiry, or the newsletter. I'll give you an example. I go to so many websites and there's a button somewhere on it that says our newsletter. Is there not a way, do you think, of improving the conversion rate of this particular part of your website, but based on the fact that the headline is the advert for the advert, and then therefore the headline that says sign up for our newsletter is your headline? Don't you think you could do better? Don't you think you could make that a little bit more inspiring? Don't you think you could, improve your conversion rates? If I, instead of having, download our newsletter, I had sign up for the latest tips from the world of marketing. Do you think that would improve things a little bit? Or what about sign up now, use the word now, for the latest tips from the world of digital marketing? Do you think that would be better than the one before? I'd sort of think it might be. So what I want you to think about here is what are you going to do in order to improve the effectiveness of your words on your website? That's the real key. What are you going to do right now to improve those words? So that's about it from me. Sorry about the little distraction there. I was just opening up a folder had come over the picture that I'm looking at, and I want to close this down now, so it sort of put me off a little bit. So just to explain what I was doing. So back to it then. So have a look at everything that you do. Focus on the most important things first. Your website, most important page is your home page, your sales pages, your headlines on your website. Let's have a look at your email marketing. What are you doing there? What about your brochures, leaflets, sales letters, your follow-up emails, your, as I said, literally everything. When you stand up at a networking event and say, hi, my name is, this is what we do, try and come up with something that's better than whatever it is right now that you're doing. Because they are your words. They're the words that you use. When you're in a sales situation, your close. If you're saying, so do you want to go ahead? Try saying something different. What do you think to that solution? If that doesn't work, say something different. So do you want this one or that one? Do you want to go start now or in a week's time? Or the famous one, which I love, the Yorkshire close in sales, I call it. And that is, do you want one or what? So anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. What I really hope is that you take action on it and it improves your sales. I'll just tell you one quick story, and I know I've told this back many weeks ago. It's the story about your visa. So I got this company, client of mine, paying for advertising. I changed the headline from Nicholas Jovisa, which was the name of the company, to local authorities save 25% on recycling costs. And the advert went from no sales in the last 6 months to 4 million in sales, 2 sales at £2 million each, 4 million in sales the very next month, just by changing the headline. Okay, I say that not to impress you, but just to impress upon you the power of what I'm telling you right now. So change your words. Thanks very much for listening.